And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Kyle Harrison. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next offering is down low. Turner made off with 4 stolen bases in his last game. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You want to know how rare his 4-steal game was? In MLB history, only 3 players have more than 5 games like that. Ty Cobb, Vince Coleman, and Ricky Henderson. Ricky's special, though. He did it 19 times in his career. Crazy. He's been swinging it really well lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Turner runs. Pitch inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that one lifted in the air center field. Lee snags it. Runner tags it second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Brandon Marsh.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike 1. A little roller up along first. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Nice grab, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Oracle Park. On the hill here today, Aaron Nola. What do we have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Nola fires. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And it's fouled away. Wade came up with 4 hits in his last game. 2 outs. Hit in the air, center field. Marsh moves under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Scoreless after 1. Back here in San Francisco, here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Harrison back to work. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. That one blasted deep to right. Takes it in for the out. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring up. Muto. Harrison in his second season, 23 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2020. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. That one fouled off. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike.
2 down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
That's a laser base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now a chance for Johan Rojas. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So Trey goes down on strikes. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Willie Adames stands in as he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. That one ripped. 1 down. And here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there.
We're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lawrence Butler, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And in one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next will be the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos, with a pair of home runs in the series and 4 total hits. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. And that is out of play. In the air, out towards left center. Marsh on the move. And that is the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Brandon Marsh.
Ripped to short. Whips it across. Out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Wade takes it himself. And the Phillies are set down in order. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And a foul ball.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. In the air to left center. Schwarber in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He circles the bases, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's off the mark. 1-0. Out to center. Marsh moves under it. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show. Back here at Oracle Park. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bailey makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it's JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. First time up was a pop-out. That clips the corner.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So they make short work of him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Willy Adames. And Willie fouls one back. This to third. Boom. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Fly to left his first time. Out to short. Turner. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the DH, Elliot Ramos. Doubled his first time up. In the air out to center. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Hit in the air left field. Schwarber on the move. He's got it. That is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Matt Chapman is as good as there is at third base right now in the big leagues. Great diving catch right there. This guy is so well-rounded in every play a third baseman can make.
Next to hit, Johan Rojas. RBI single his last time up. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Rojas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That's down.
Now 1-1. Turner with another scorching run of play lately. Fastball for a strike.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Nola back to work.
1-0.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Puts it away for the out. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And ball 1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The next pitch misses. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Schwarber hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Up the middle. Inning over.
Out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a ball line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Bryce Harper to the plate.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball. Chapman over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That misses. And it's 1-1.
1 ball. 1
the Phillies down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball left side. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And Adames swings through that one.
0-1.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And there's a foul ball. One-run game, one out, one on. On the ground, 2 ball. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Manager out of the dugout now. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas on the move to the gap. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that's the inning. So a job well. Back here in San Francisco, here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. No outs, runner at first. Here's JT Realmuto, 1 for 2. First offering and it just misses. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The other way, and a base hit right there. Bohm around second, headed for third. Not in time. He's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Edmundo Sosa getting ready to hit. Sosa having a lot more success on the road this season.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue.
On the ground to the left. Oh, great grab on the dive. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
He kept a run off the board with that effort, Boo. 2 runs could have easily scored on that play, but he was able to knock it down with the dive and limit the damage. I tell you what, that won't go unnoticed by his teammates.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kyle Harrison will depart, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And now it's even up.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that's in there at the knees.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Johan Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the
ground ball right side. Could be 2. To the plate, save. 3-2, they take the lead. First and second, no outs. Johan Rojas digs in now, trying to move the runners over. Goes to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball.
Chapman over to first in time. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Orion Kirkering appears to be getting loose. Ions also getting ready. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Going to count 1-2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And a superb diving catch. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Miller.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
That misses, and that's ball 2. These 2 offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Miller, a tall lefty, 240 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that just misses. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Chapman over to first in time. And the Phillies are. Orion Kirkering comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Matt Strom preparing. That was pretty nasty.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Fought off foul. Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit in the air out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Now a screamer into the outfield. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schwarber settles under it. Makes the grab. And the inning is all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto. Miller back to work. Up and in. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That one lifted to left. Eldridge on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just up.
And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect.
Here comes the manager out of the. And the batter now, Johan Rojas. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Swings through that. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Butler in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first.
Out.
And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And next is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In the air out towards right center. Rojas. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
1 out left for the Giants. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, David Fry.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it hits the base of the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Trying to deliver as the hero. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Nick Senzel.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. And fouled off. The Giants down to their final strike. Backed off the plate that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out.